Well, hey, this is Josh Nelson with Plumbing and HVAC SEO, and I'm really excited to talk to you about the ultimate review automation system for your plumbing or HVAC business. Now, as the owner of a plumbing or HVAC business, I'm sure you're aware that reviews are critical for the overall success of your business in terms of not only getting ranked better in search on Google Maps and other places, but also in terms of really converting customers or potential customers into callers. Before we really dive into the strategy, why are reviews so critical? Well, 92% of potential customers read reviews before selecting a business, especially a plumbing or HVAC business. 74% of potential customers say they will not select a business with a poor reputation, and that could be 3 stars or lower is what they're finding about you online. And a 1-star difference is really the difference in 5 to 9% change in your revenue. So if you can bump your overall reputation from 3 stars to 4 stars, that can have a 5 to 9% impact on your revenues. And that study was conducted by the Harvard Business Review. The other reason reviews are really important is that reviews are critical for getting ranked in the Google Map listings, which is the #1 place people are looking online when they go and look for plumbing and HVAC related services. So when they go to Google and type in your city plumber, plumbing, emergency plumber, and that map listing comes up, there are really 3 critical elements for getting ranked well on the map. The first is having a claimed and optimized Google Map listing, and you do that at Google Places and Google Plus Local. The second is having a lot of citations, references of your company's name, address, and phone number across the web. But the third critical element that Google looks at to determine whether you're the authoritative company that should be in spot A or spot Z on page 5 is the amount of reviews that you have from your real customers in your true service area. So if you can get the reviews piece of the equation right, you'll be well on your way to ranking very well in the map listings in your area. And of course, the other element is that it's critical for conversion. I was showing you the statistics about how people are looking at reviews before they choose a company. We found that if you can really have a lot of social proof, other customers that have used you and have that on Google and on Yelp and on City Search and on Angie's List and have it posted and showcased on your website, that will significantly improve your conversion. And conversion is just if there are 10 people that get to your website and only 1 person picks up the phone and calls your office, that's a 10% conversion, click-to-call ratio. If you can bump that because you've got positive reviews, positive testimonials, just to 2 calls out of those 10, that's 20% conversion ratio. That means for every 10 people you get to your website, you're getting 2 inbound calls. And with those types of metrics, you can really afford to pay more per click, to invest more in pay-per-click advertising, because you're getting more calls out of every visitor to your website. So reviews are extremely important, and your online reputation is extremely important for your overall online marketing strategy. So now I want to talk a little bit about what I found to be the ultimate online review system for plumbing and HVAC contractors. And over the years, we've created a lot of content specifically for plumbing and HVAC. We're the authors of the Complete Guide to Internet Marketing for Plumbing Contractors, as well as Internet Marketing and SEO for home service contractors. We're associate members of PHCC, QSC. I personally have spoken at a number of the plumbing and HVAC events, both on the local and national level. And I've had the opportunity to work with hundreds of plumbing and HVAC companies on a personal level and been able to help them implement strategies to grow their business over the years. And so we've had a lot of time to really look at what options are available, what tools are out there that can help plumbing and HVAC companies improve and get more online reviews and automate this process. And we've developed what we feel is really the best solution, the easiest solution for consistently getting online reviews and showcasing those reviews online. And the way it works is, first of all, it automates the way that you request reviews from your customers, making it really easy for them to go ahead and write a review for you. it gathers your reviews from across the web and pulls them onto your website in a way that showcases them, creates a live count of all your reviews from across the web, and also alerts you as new reviews are posted, whether it was on Angie's List or YP.com or Google Maps or City Search. Kind of helps you keep abreast of what's being said about you, good, bad, or indifferent, so that you can showcase the good and address the bad. And so for us, we had to find a way to make it really simple for your mobile technicians in the field to be able to request reviews and get those reviews on a consistent basis. And so ours runs on a mobile platform. And the concept is, as your technician goes about their day, whether they're in your main city or one of your sub-cities, they would take out their smartphone and there would be an app installed. They would load up that app and they would check in. Now, the coordinates data from your phone, because your phone has GPS, will then capture that check-in and syndicate it to your website. So now there's a heat map that's being generated that is being updated on your website and consistently being adding fresh, relevant information onto your website. And if you read our book and you kind of study some more of my materials, maybe you sit in on one of my webinars, you'll know that getting ranked in a lot of the little sub-cities that you operate in is pretty valuable. And the best way to do that is to create a unique page on your website that's really specifically written for City 1, City 2, City 3, City 4, City 5. Now, in order to make that happen, those city pages have to have unique content and they have to have authority. They have to have some backlinks and they have to have some authority. But this is a great way to create content for those sub-city pages, because every time your technician checks in one of those cities and they type a brief description, repiping a home, changing a water heater, that automatically posts to the website. It's an extremely powerful strategy. But now, since your technician's already in the field, right? They've done their check-in, they've completed the job. All they have to do now is go back to their smartphone and type in the customer's name, email address, or cell phone number. And an email that's already been written will go out to the customer saying, hey, thanks so much for choosing our company. We appreciate the opportunity to serve you and would love it if you take a few minutes to write us a review. And there will be direct links right within that email to the various places where they can write a review for you. And that might be on the Google Map listings, it might be on City Search, it might be on Angie's List. The key is we want to make it as easy as possible for them to choose the review site that they're most comfortable using, so they can just click the link, get there, and write the review. Now that's the review request automation piece of the puzzle. And we found that to be a great way to do it, because your technicians are going about their day, they've got smartphones in their hands, and rather than creating a bottleneck, make it possible for them to do it right from their smartphones while creating great content for your website. What happens next is we need to make sure we're showcasing the positive reviews. Now, if somebody writes a review for you from that email on Google or on City Search or on YP.com, they're out there in fragmented locations. And what this system will do now is it will take your reviews from across the web. Maybe you've got 7 on Google Maps, 12 on Angie's List, 13 on YP.com, 77 on kudzu.com, and it will count those reviews from across the web and add a little widget to your website that showcases how many reviews you have across the web. And we'll also add a widget to your website, so for your contact or for your reviews, your testimonials page, which you need to have, it's going to be showing all of those reviews with the source. So your customer can get to that review page and read, okay, look at, man, they've got 70 reviews across the web. This is one from Yelp. This is one from Angie's List. This is one from the Google Maps. So the powerful thing is it's automating the way that you request reviews, and it's showcasing them in a way that really puts you out in a positive light online. Now, a couple caveats and a couple tweaks that make this really powerful. Well, we don't necessarily want to showcase our bad reviews. So occasionally you might get a bad review, a 2-star review or a 1-star review. This system's going to only showcase on your website and on your online profiles the positive 4 stars or higher. Now, if they wrote a bad review for you on Google Maps, 2 stars, that's still going to be on Google Maps. If they wrote a 3-star review on YP.com, that's still going to be on yp.com. But when they look at your reviews directly on your website, we're able just to showcase the positive news, the good news that you want your customers to be aware of. We're also going to put a monitoring excuse me. We're also going to put a monitoring mechanism in place so that every time you get a review, whether it's a 5-star or a 1-star, you'll get an email that says you just got a review, and it will show you the review, it will show you how many stars it was, it will show you where it came from. And this is a great way to know, we got a negative review, we need to address it. And the best way to address a negative review is to try and contact the person that wrote that review, and if not, post something online that expresses your disappointment with the situation and kind of telling them you're here to try and resolve the issue. It's a great way to ease the burden of that negative review and still leave a positive taste in your potential customer's mouth when they see that, okay, well, they got a bad review, but they handled it professionally and they care. Now, of course, we want those 4-star or higher reviews not just to go to our website, but to also go to our social media profiles. So this is set up. When you get that 4-star review, it'll automatically hit your Facebook page. And your customers, your people on social media love to see these kinds of things. It's a great way to share the good news and syndicate it across the web. Now you'll also have a centralized dashboard. You'll be able to log in and see, okay, here's all my reviews across the web. You'll be able to actually respond to them directly on this dashboard, whether it was on Angie's List or Yelp or City Search, it directly connects so that you can do it all from one place. And you'll be able to really keep a pulse of how your reviews are trending. And if you've got a proactive review automation system in place like the one we're talking about, you're sending a request for review after every service call. Now you're starting to gain momentum. You'll be able to see the number of reviews. You'll be able to see your average star rating to make sure the quality of service is there. And you'll be able to see where your reviews are coming from. Are they all on Angie's List or are they all on yp.com? We want to really diversify where those reviews take place. So, this is an extremely powerful mechanism for building a strong online reputation, giving yourself the opportunity to rank in a lot more sub-cities and sub-towns that you happen to operate in, and really monitoring your reputation and showcasing your positive reviews in a way that's going to help you rank better in the Google Maps, have better conversion rates, and ultimately drive more leads and more revenues for your business. So if you're ready to get started, I'd urge you to give me a call right now at 866-610-4647. If you happen to be watching this someplace other than our website, you can go to plumberseo.net/review system. There you can learn a lot more about the program and really enter your information to schedule a free demo. If you're seeing this on our website, just enter your information below and we will get you scheduled for a demo right away. So thanks so much for your time, and I'll look forward to talking with you soon.